Hey food explorers, welcome back to Quick Chef where we turn hectic schedules into tasty victories. Today I'm thrilled to share a 15-minute Mediterranean chicken bowl, a vibrant, protein-packed, fiber-rich meal that's perfect for lunch, dinner, or meal prep. Picture a colorful bowl brimming with lemon garlic chicken, fluffy quinoa, crisp veggies, and a creamy tahini drizzle, all ready in the time it takes to brew your coffee. In the next 12 minutes, we'll master quick, healthy recipes together. We'll marinate, sauté, grill, and assemble, proving that nutritious cooking can be fast, fun, and delicious. Grab your apron, smash that like button if you love quick meals, and let's dive into the ingredients that are just waiting to shine. First, let's meet our star-studded cast of fresh, nutrient-dense ingredients. We've got boneless chicken breast, lean protein that fuels muscles and keeps you satisfied. Our quinoa, a complete protein grain, offers fiber and a nutty flavor. Then a rainbow of veggies: sweet red bell pepper, crisp cucumber, juicy cherry tomatoes, and sharp red onion, each bursting with vitamins and antioxidants. Add Kalamata olives for heart-healthy fats, crumbly feta for a calcium boost, and a handful of bright parsley to finish. A lemon, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, minced garlic, and dried oregano bring that classic Mediterranean zing. All these items are laid out on the countertop, ready for a quick transformation. Knowing what you're working with is the first secret to swift, stress-free cooking, so let's celebrate these colorful, wholesome components before we dive into the action. Now it's time to give our chicken a flavor makeover. Marinating is where the magic begins, and it only takes a minute. In a shallow glass bowl, squeeze the juice of a fresh lemon, then pour in a generous splash of olive oil. Add a teaspoon of minced garlic and a pinch of dried oregano, letting those aromatics mingle. Toss the chicken pieces in, ensuring each bite is coated with that zesty, herb-infused glaze. As the lemon acid tenderizes the meat, the olive oil locks in moisture, guaranteeing a juicy result. While the chicken rests, let's talk quick prep. This simple marinade not only builds flavor but also cuts cooking time because the seasoned chicken cooks evenly and faster. Give it a quick stir, then set it aside. Our pan will be waiting, and the scent of Mediterranean sunshine is already filling the kitchen. While the chicken soaks up its lemon garlic goodness, let's turn our attention to quinoa, the gluten-free grain that's a powerhouse of protein and fiber. Rinse the quinoa under cold water to remove its natural bitter coating, then add it to a saucepan with twice the amount of water. 1 cup quinoa to 2 cups water works perfectly. Bring it to a gentle boil, then lower the heat, cover, and let it simmer for about 12 minutes. You'll see the grains swell and the water disappear, leaving fluffy, slightly nutty quinoa that's ready to be the hearty base of our bowl. Pro tip: a pinch of salt and a drizzle of olive oil at the start lifts the flavor and prevents sticking. In a flash, you'll have a warm, cloud-like foundation ready to soak up all the upcoming toppings. While quinoa cooks, let's give our veggies a quick sauté that brings out their natural sweetness and crispness. Heat a splash of olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Once it shimmers, add the diced red bell pepper, zucchini, and red onion. Listen to that satisfying sizzle as the heat hits the fresh vegetables, instantly sealing in juices and creating a beautiful caramelized edge. Toss in a pinch of salt and a dash of dried oregano to echo the flavors of our chicken. Stir continuously for about 3 to 4 minutes, keeping the texture lively, soft enough to be tender, yet still with a pleasant bite. Finally, throw in a handful of halved cherry tomatoes just before turning off the heat, letting their burst of acidity brighten the mix. This quick veg medley adds color, vitamins, and a satisfying crunch to our bowl. Now back to our star-marinated chicken. Heat a non-stick grill pan over medium-high heat. When it's hot, lay the chicken strips down, hearing that instant sear. Let them cook undisturbed for about 2 minutes, till golden grill marks appear, then flip and give the other side the same love. As the chicken cooks, the lemon garlic glaze caramelizes, creating a tantalizing aroma that fills the kitchen. Once the internal temperature hits 165 degrees F, the chicken is perfectly cooked, juicy, tender, and packed with flavor. Transfer the pieces to a plate, loosely cover with foil to keep them warm, and set aside for assembly. The quick grill not only locks in moisture but also adds that signature smoky depth we love in Mediterranean dishes, all within a few minutes of work. With quinoa fluffy, veggies sautéed, and chicken grilled, it's time to start building our bowl. Think of it as edible art. Grab a spacious white bowl for maximum visual impact. First, spoon a generous mound of quinoa into the center, creating a soft, neutral canvas. Next, arrange the grilled chicken slices on top, fanning them out like sun-kissed ribbons. Then, add the colorful sautéed vegetables: bell pepper strips, zucchini cubes, and juicy tomato halves. around the chicken, forming a vibrant ring. The contrast of the quinoa's pale backdrop with the bright veggies and golden chicken not only looks Instagram ready, but also ensures each bite delivers a balanced mix of protein, carbs, and vegetables. This stepwise layering keeps flavors distinct yet harmonious, setting the stage for the final finishing touches. Now for the finishing flourish, the creamy tahini lemon dressing that ties everything together. In a small bowl, whisk together 2 tablespoons of tahini, the juice of half a lemon, a teaspoon of honey or agave for light sweetness, and a splash of warm water until the sauce reaches a silky, pourable consistency. Drizzle this golden drizzle over the assembled bowl, letting it cascade over the quinoa, chicken, and veggies, creating a glossy sheen. Sprinkle crumbled feta, chopped fresh parsley, and a few sliced Kalamata olives for that briny, tangy punch. Finally, add a final squeeze of lemon for brightness. This harmonious blend of creamy, tangy, and salty flavors elevates the dish, making each forkful a celebration of Mediterranean goodness. Look at that, our Mediterranean chicken bowl is now fully dressed, looking vibrant, wholesome, and utterly inviting. The final garnish of bright green parsley, creamy feta, and glossy olives adds texture and visual pop, while the tahini lemon drizzle glistens like a sunrise over the Mediterranean Sea. This is the moment where the kitchen's hard work transforms into pure satisfaction. Before we dig in, let's do a quick visual recap. A base of fluffy quinoa, succulent chicken, colorful sautéed vegetables, all united by a silky tangy sauce and a sprinkle of herbs. The bowl is not just a meal, it's a balanced, nutrient-dense powerhouse that fuels your body and delights your senses, ready to be enjoyed in just a few bites. Time for the taste test. Grab a fork, scoop up a perfect bite, quinoa, chicken, veggies, and that luscious tahini lemon sauce all in one. As you take that first bite, notice the contrast. The nutty quinoa, the juicy lemon-infused chicken, the sweet crisp veggies, and the creamy, citrusy dressing that ties everything together. It's a flavor explosion that's both comforting and refreshing. Beyond taste, this bowl packs a nutritional punch. Lean protein for muscle repair, fiber-rich quinoa for steady energy, antioxidants from the vegetables, and heart-healthy fats from olive oil and tahini. It's the ideal quick, healthy recipe to keep you fueled throughout a busy day. If you're feeling inspired, smash that like button, share your own twists in the comments, and remember, healthy meals can be fast, delicious, and fun. Want to keep this bowl fresh all week or adapt it to different dietary needs? Here are some quick tips. For vegans, swap the chicken for grilled tofu or tempeh, and replace feta with a crumble of plant-based cheese or avocado slices for creaminess. If you prefer a lower-carb option, use cauliflower rice instead of quinoa, or mix in a handful of lentils for extra protein. Store leftovers in airtight containers, keep the dressing separate until you're ready to eat to maintain crisp textures. This bowl holds up beautifully in the fridge for up to 4 days, making it an excellent meal prep champion. And don't forget to experiment with herbs. Fresh basil or mint can add a surprising twist. The possibilities are endless, so make this recipe your own. We've just created a stunning, nutritious Mediterranean chicken bowl in just 15 minutes, proof that quick, healthy recipes can be both effortless and spectacular. Thank you for cooking along with me. I hope you feel empowered to tackle fast, wholesome meals whenever life gets busy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more speedy recipes, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a bite. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite bowl variations or what you'd like to see next. Remember, the kitchen is your playground, and Quick Chef is here to fuel your culinary adventures. Until next time, stay fresh, stay fast, and keep cooking with confidence.